Hey, it's Joe Amoia, the smarter dating guy. I gotta tell you, I'm pissed off. There are some assholes out there, and pardon my French, but there are these assholes out there who are trying to take advantage of great women like you. And I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm not gonna allow it to happen. Over the last couple of weeks, I've had several members of the smarter dating community contact me and tell me about these guys who we ultimately discovered were scamming them. Now, the good news is these guys are pretty transparent. And there's a certain way, there's an exact way they do things. The story is almost exactly the same. I don't have time to go into the details on this video today, but what I'm doing is I'm putting together a special call. It's going to be sometime next week. We don't have the details yet, but where I'll actually go into detail of how these guys do their business. And I'll expose them for who they are and how they operate. But today what I want to do is talk about the 3 signs which let them know that you're a prime target for them. So the first one is these guys actually have a psychological profile of their victims. So if you're over 40, you're recently divorced, you're widowed, you're elderly, or you're even disabled, you want to have a heads up because they're coming for you. And the second thing they look for is that if you appear to be frustrated, lonely, or desperate, because they know that you want love so bad and you'll probably be willing to do anything to get it, that you're a prime target for them. So you want to take a little step back now and just say, do I fit any of these criteria? And if I do, I'm just going to be real cautious. Because the third step is that they see how quickly you fall into their trap. What they'll do is they'll throw you a little crumb and they'll see if you'll take it. They'll throw you another crumb and they'll see if you take it. And they start building you up and giving you everything you wanted to hear, everything you always said, this is exactly what I was looking for. And you think this is the one. But they're doing this on purpose. Now I know that gets confusing, say, well, how can I tell the difference? Well, there's definitely ways you can do that, and that's what we're going to do on this call. Is I'm going to give you all the skills and all the tools on how to expose these buttholes once and for all. So I don't want you to get discouraged because online dating is still a great source to find a great guy, but you just got to be aware of or know how to spot these jerks. Okay, and you're going to learn how to do that next week if you join us. So I just want to give you this heads up because it's something that's happening a lot lately, and I want you to have this information so that you don't get taken advantage of. Now I know some of you are watching this going, that could never happen to me. And my response is, yeah. There's a woman that I spoke to several months ago who fit these criteria, who got scammed out of $30,000. Okay? And she's a smart, intelligent woman. And she was like, I don't know how I let this happen. And the reason she let it happen is just because her heart got in front of her brain. Okay? And so I know you're saying that'll never happen to me, but there's an old expression, never say never. So we want to make sure that we do everything that you can protect yourself and you can spot these jerks from a mile away because they really, really are that transparent. So I hope this helps. If you know anyone who's doing the online dating thing, please pass this along to them. It's something they got to hear. You might be really, really saving their lives and saving them from a tremendous amount of heartbreak. Thanks. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, any concerns, feel free to put it in the comment box below, and I'll be more than happy to address it for you. Have an awesome week. We'll talk to you next time. God bless.